Slinky, Malini, Catflaps by Linley Dodd. Read to you by David Orchard, so you can read along with me. The house was asleep. It was silent and still, with flickering shadows on ceiling and sill. Slinky Malini was cosy and snug, curled in a ball on the raggedy rug. He opened an eye, inspected his toes, and washed from his tail to the tip of his nose. He wiped round an ear with a delicate paw, and stretched as he silently slipped through the door. Whiskers all twitching and eyes shining bright, he squeezed through his catflap and into the night. He prowled round the garden and smelled every smell, from the rambling rose to the snail in its shell. Then, with a curious questioning call, he sprang to the top of the tumble-down wall. "Praup!" he called. Out of a bush at the end of the wall came two creeping shadows, one big and one small. Slipping and slithering, scrambling down, were Grey Whacker Jones and Butterball Brown. Next to the hole by the tunnel house door, furtively lurking, were two shadows more. Up through the leaves of the five-fingered tree climbed Pimpernel Pew and Mushroom Maggie. Down on the grass by the cucumber frame, mysterious figures were playing a game. They tumbled and chased, with a scuffle and cuff, the Poppadom kittens and Grizzly Macduff. From nooks and from crannies, from mischief and game, from every corner and crevice they came. They sat in the moonlight's silvery glow, hobnobbing happily, 10 in a row. But out of the hedge by the rickety seat, disturbing the birds in their feathery sleep, something was sneaking on Pussyfoot Paw, the cranky, the crotchety, Scarface Claw. Then, all at once, came the ear-splitting sound of a caterwaul symphony echoing round. Brr, ow, ow, yeah, ow, brr, ow, ye, ow, sh, pit, pat, fsh, pit, pat, wow, yow. It woke all the neighbours from windows and door. It woke all the neighbours. I'll pause this one and edit it. It woke all the neighbours. From window and door came bellowing shouts and a furious roar. "Shush!" they all said. "What a rackety bunch! Stop that commotion and go home at once." With a grumbling growl and a scuttle of paw, off and away galloped Scarface Claw, and down from the wall with a hiss and a spit went Slinky Malini, lickety-split. The others all followed until there were 9 trotting behind in a tail-waving line. Whiskers all twitching and eyes shining bright, They squeezed through the catflap and out of the night. The house was asleep. It was silent and still, with flickering shadows on ceiling and sill. Slinky Malinky was cosy and snug, with all of his friends on the raggedy rug. They sat in the firelight's welcoming glow, hobnobbing happily, 10 in a row. And if you've enjoyed this Hairy McClary series book, do look at my playlist and find the other ones.